Hello everyone and welcome back to Art Incorporated. Today we are going to be making some ink out of berries. So today I have fresh blackberries and we are going to try and make our own ink with it. So things you will need will be some berries. You can use either fresh berries or thawed frozen berries as well. Any dark berries work best. I have blackberries here. You'll need a piece of either cardstock or watercolor paper, a bowl, a paintbrush, some white vinegar, a cheesecloth, or you can also use a strainer. My strainer has really big holes in it, so I'm going to be using my cheesecloth. And if you want to keep your hands nice and clean, I would suggest some gloves. So the first thing that we are going to do is I'm going to take my cheesecloth and I'm going to lay it inside of my bowl. So the cheesecloth is going to help us mush our berries. So it's going to help us strain all the seeds out of there. So I'm just going to set that in there like that. Move my watercolor paper out of the way for now. Okay, so I have my cheesecloth in there. And then you're going to take about half a cup of berries and place them inside of your bowl with the cheesecloth. Okay, I think that's about half a cup. And then I'm going to actually put my gloves on now to keep my hands from getting any vinegar on them. And then we are going to be adding a half of a teaspoon of vinegar. So vinegar is going to help us preserve this a little bit. Okay, and then you can use your hands or if you want to use a spoon or something, and we're going to mush our berries as best as we can. And I'll check back with you once my berries are mashed. So my berries are all mashed. My hands are a little bit red from the blackberries. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull up your cheesecloth and you want to squeeze as much juice as you can out of here. Don't squeeze too tightly, otherwise the seeds might go through. So you want to squeeze this for a few minutes until you get as much juice out of it as you can. So here is the juice from all of my blackberries. One extra step that you can do is add a half of a teaspoon of salt to this. The salt is going to help it preserve just like the vinegar, and it'll make it a little bit thicker so it's a little easier to use. So I'm going to add that to mine. So I'm adding my half a teaspoon of salt and I'm just going to give this a quick mix. And you want to mix this until the salt dissolves in here. There we go. Okay, so our ink should be ready. So I'm going to pull up my watercolor paper. And I also have my paintbrush. And I'm going to try and paint something. Let's see how well this ink works. Just going to do a little dab. And from the color of this ink, I want you to tell me what color do you think it's going to be on paper? Do you think it's going to be red, purple, blue, black? Okay, let's see if your guess was correct. Ooh. So mine came out a bright red. there is my ink that I made. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Art Incorporated today, learning how to make your own berry art. I hope you guys try this at home, and if you do, please leave either a video or a picture down below, or just tell me how yours went. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, we will see you again soon. Bye!